All right. So I am here today with my friend and fellow artist, MLLOS. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, you said it right.
All right, here. How about you give everyone an introduction and let everyone know a little bit about yourself?
Yo, what's up, everyone? My name is MLLOS. Actually, government name is Greg, but I guess
Giving
you
out
call...
the governments here. We got the secret deets.
I know, but yeah, just so like people know, and I'm an artist from Connecticut. I've been doing this for a little while, taking it seriously since since 2021.
Say at least you got a video from 9 years ago. It's got a lot of views on it on YouTube.
Which one was that?
It's lacking. I'm lacking the name right now, but it's one of your oldest videos.
Was it the zombie one?
Might be.
That was like 4 years ago. Yeah.
Well, it looks like you've been at it for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I've been taking this seriously last 4 years.
Yeah.
There's a whole story behind it. Why I started taking music seriously, and now I'm here.
Nice. So where did you get the name?
Oh, MLLOS?
Yeah.
So I was actually juggling between 3 different names, but then I just mainly marketing reasons, but then I wanted something aligned with my music, MLLOS, because a lot of my songs about my lows, I guess.
Your lows.
Yeah.
I hear that.
I couldn't really, it was going to be Zen Frost, and then it was going to be Zen, it was going to be...
Zen Frost.
Yeah, I
just kind of dope.
Yeah. I thought it sounded ill at the time, and then I kept going back from Zenith, I was coming up with all these crazy names.
Zenith, like a zenith pinnacle.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, just a lot of name changes, I guess, because I feel like I want the name to kind of reflect the music I'm making at a time. So I don't I don't know. It's just when you think of Zenith, it's very ethereal type shit, and I'm kind of like what Mac Miller did with multiple personalities. He had multiple personalities. He had Delusional Thomas. He also had Mac Miller. He had all these
Oh yeah, kind of like how Tyler the Creator had Ace Wolf-Haley. I forget the therapist. I was just talking about this with a buddy earlier, actually, about one of Tyler's earlier albums, where it was I think his second album might have been Bastard, where he was doing back and forth between him and a therapist, and then you found out it was him in his head or something the whole time. It was cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Alright, so, any projects that you were working on that you'd like to talk about? Oh, here, could you pick out a pair of shades and pop one of those on? Whichever one looks coolest.
Where are the shades?
Oh, my bad.
Oh. Okay, I want to look cool. I'm going to try to find, okay, this one looks trippy. Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, check this out. Bam.
Boop! Yeah!
Sound effects.
There we go.
Anyway.
Back to it.
Yeah, so to go back to what Tengu was saying, or asking, I should say, is basically I've just been releasing a lot of singles lately, leading up to something in the fall, but I'm gonna keep that under wraps until completion. I gotta get better at that. I gotta get better at just shutting up. And
well, that's what this is here for. So when you're ready, you can come back on and let us know.
Right. But get ready. Something's coming.
In the fall.
Yes.
Nice.
In the fall.
Cool. If you need any help with anything, you let me know too. So, how did the Volt Festival come together?
Well, I'll tell you why. Short answer, because I thought it'd be dope. Long answer, just a lot of rejection. A lot of rejection from people being no, you can't perform here, you can't do this, you can't do that. So I took matters in my own hands, and I said, you know what? I'm doing a cool ass show in CT because 1, it's rap. 2, it's EDM. I just wanted to create a completely cool vibe. I was like, I just did it.
Mm.
You know, because I was like, if I overthink and say, oh, no one's going to show up for a rap EDM show, then it never happened. But I said, you know what, I'm just going to do it, and we're going to see what happens.
And I think it's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah,
And I've
he's
been
actually
telling people
performing.
about it. And hopefully trying to get a bunch of people going. I'll have this out ASAP so we can get more people on it. Chop it up into like clips and stuff too. To get the word out there that you gotta be at the Volt Fest show May 16th.
For real. May 16th.
What time do doors open?
So the doors open at 7 p.m. Then, like, the show itself starts at 8.
8 o'clock. Be there. Be there for like 7:30. Get there early. Get a nice spot. Get a drink for yourself. Bring your girl.
Mm-hmm.
Bring her friends.
Bring
your mom.
Yes.
Right? We need more moms there.
Yo. Hey, yo.
So, if your music were a pizza topping, what would it be and why?
Buffalo chicken.
Buffalo chicken, why?
I don't know. I feel like my music just kind of like reflects buffalo chicken. It's kind of like tastes good, but it's like you I don't know. I picture like eating buffalo chicken in front of like watching a basketball game or like a football game. So it's like my music's just like having a good time most of the
Comforting,
time.
a little spicy.
Yeah, it can be spicy, in and then out.
Nice.
Yeah, no, like you know what I mean. Like it's spicy in and then spicy out.
So, who else is performing at the Volt Fest?
This guy. Besides that, we got DJ Lex, we got DJ Kraz, both DJs, and DJ Storm Thunder, who's another DJ EDM. And then we have a bunch of rap acts, Soldier Picasso, Furious Styles, Major Havoc, Junior Kraz, Jameer, and etc. Oh, yeah, here's the flyer, guys. I'm about to read this. Okay. Yeah, and and Jimmy or Starrock, they are the artists that round up this this show. Yeah. So come if you like rap and you like supporting local artists, come through. $15 tickets. Come on. It's on a Friday.
Right, like come out.
Y'all either got nothing going on Friday, wondering what could I possibly doing.
Trying to see what's going on in Connecticut, who's real, who can get up on stage and perform. Come check it out. The Webster Underground,
right.
May 16th, 2025, baby. Mm-hmm. You heard it here.
Quarter century.
So, what are some influences that got you inspired to start making music?
Well,
or is that a big question? Is it like a?
I feel like this is quite obvious, like Logic. Definitely one of my main influences to get into rap. But I guess like I have this is such a difficult question to like answer because I'm influenced by so much. Like I love doo-wop music.
Oh yeah.
But I also like rock music. I guess that's my ADHD because like I just feel like my music just kind of be a little all over the place. I'll be like, oh, I feel sad one day. And then I'll make like a heavy rock thing that sounds like, like a part. Or then I'll make like a super like goofy song, what I'm saying? That like, or just like bar heavy song.
So you've got a very versatile style.
Yeah, it could be a good thing and a bad thing, I suppose.
I feel you, because sometimes with my stuff, I try and keep it out there, but sometimes being out there, I feel like some people, they have their pocket, the niche, and then they stay in that, and they can make a lot of stuff. For me, when I get in that place, I feel confined, and then I feel like my craft ends up suffering. So yeah, it's a good balance on my end, I feel, to actually be able to create and be versatile in styles. So let's see. So, any favorite albums that you have listened to in 2025? Anything new that's come out?
Have I listened to an album? Bro, I haven't listened to a full album in a minute.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't listened to a full album in a minute. Just
I
because, like,
feel like that's a thing nowadays. A lot of people aren't doing the whole album thing.
yeah.
Too. But no, there's some good shit out right now,
Yeah.
man. I'd recommend. There's this artist Jane Remover. They just dropped an album. Blanking on the name right now. Revenge Seekers, I believe. It's pretty dope. There's a track on there that has Danny Brown on it. And he's one of my personal inspirations and someone I've been following in the underground for a while.
Danny Brown is like Eminem.
Chill.
Right?
I feel it.
And they have like a very similar sound.
Do you have a favorite Eminem work?
Do I have a favorite Eminem
What
work?
would your favorite project be? If you had to pick two.
Okay. I would say Slim Shady.
Some shady EP.
Yeah. Two, he says. I was just gonna go one. That's like nothing comes close to that really. Just
What do you
like
think about Relapse?
no.
No? Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. Maybe like I guess Recovery. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I thought Recovery was pretty good. I know. There you go. That's right.
Have you heard the track that he did with Babytron?
Yeah. The
Toby
Maguire.
Yeah. I think that one was pretty cool. Who else was on that? Do you remember? Was
Big
it
Sean.
Big Sean.
was them three. All from Detroit.
Right, Detroit.
You should have got Skilla Baby on it.
They could have got Danny Brown on there too, because
True.
he's from Detroit.
And D12.
There's a lot of people they could have got on there.
And who else is from Detroit?
They could have turned that song into like, what was that cipher track that J. Cole had? Red Necklace or something? I'm blanking on it, but there's some banger cipher tracks. Also, do you think the world needs more cipher tracks?
Do I think it needs cipher tracks? Yeah.
Do you think it's a dying art?
Ciphers?
Or, like it's like 7 MCs on one track?
I hope not.
Me too.
Yeah, because that's like, to be honest, that's kind of what got me into rap was like the bars. It was kind of crazy. Like I don't know. Like it's just like I heard some of the greatest rappers growing up, and I was like, wow, these guys are dope, and they had some witty lines and stuff, and I was like, that's what kind of got me into rap, and I just love watching like Double XL, Freshman Cypher, and like BET Cyphers and shit. I was like, this is dope. They would have like the DJ in the background, it's like, and they come up and they'd be like, yo, and saying crazy shit, and I'm like, yo, this is definitely something I would like to do.
Now, if you were a VJ back in the 90s, what do you think your intro sequence would be like?
A DJ, you said?
Yeah. Well, like one of those jockeys back in the day. They had like the intro to the, what was it, like on MTV?
Man, I don't know. I've never really been asked this question, but so it'd be like an intro. Like, what would yours be?
Me coming out of a tent and saying, "This is it.
That's it? This is it?
This is it."
Okay. I thought that'd be more epic. Like this is.
Oh
it.
no! I lowball people.
Oh.
They get the good stuff randomly. So,
Great interview so far.
do you think North Korea is actually a nice place to visit, and all the bad things we've heard about them are just government propaganda?
No comment.
You don't have any comment about North Korea?
No comment.
That's a tough one, yeah. I've been thinking about it. Let's see. So if your studio was a junk drawer, what random items would be in there?
If it's a junk drawer? What
Like, you
random
know, like the
items?
junk drawer in your house where you just throw, like, you got random crap in your pocket? Like some Jolly Ranchers, like a Skull Candy headphone piece.
Maybe like a
Magnums.
Pokemon card. Low key, like.
Like a rare Pokemon card or like a common Pokemon card? Just
No,
like,
it'd be rare. Just be like something cool, like an evil tall. Or
Wouldn't
like
you be worried about people coming in and stealing it?
What if it was in my pocket or my junk drawer?
if it was just in your like the studio is your junk drawer, and you just kind of like.
Well, I would be kind of bummed out, but at the same time, I'm like,
Would you hire someone to go after them and get your card back?
oh, most definitely.
Pokemon card scalpers gotta be punished.
Yeah, I'll have a hitman. Like call him in Russia, be like, yo, this guy took my Charizard first edition. Find this man and bring him to me. I want him alive. I want him alive. But yeah. So, it's a one in anybody who touches my Pokemon cards. Oh, what's this? Oh. Noted.
So, is there anything else that you'd like to say to people about the show to maybe get them hyped up?
Honestly, this is like, this is start of something big. So be a part of it before, like, just be a part of something cool, like that's happening in CT, It's a rap EDM show.
And what does the Volt stand for again? Could you run that by me?
Oh, thank you for asking that. I totally forgot. So Volt is vibes over labels and trends. Basically just
VOLT.
Yeah, because like I was just thinking like rap and EDM don't technically like normally go together when you think of like a show, but that's why I kind of put it like vibes over labels and trends. You got rappers, you got we almost had a band. Yeah, literally about to have a band in this show, but just technical things. Maybe next show we'll do something.
And I think the whole combination of EDM and hip-hop is something the area here, Norwich, Connecticut, needs right now.
Yep.
Because I feel like, well, the show is in Hartford at the Webster Underground, but still, I feel like the area has, there's been a popping off of hip-hop for sure. Electronic music, I haven't really seen too much going on.
Exactly.
Personally, I'm a big fan of the experimental underground. I like to have my podcast underground. It's nice and chill down here. Also, I feel like there's just a spirit with the underground, especially the electronic scene that has something special, especially when the stuff that taps into like the internet culture circles, with like music like vaporwave popping off ages ago. Newer things like hyperpop coming around. And you don't see a lot of these genres in the area.
Right.
I went to one show that was marketed as a vaporwave show like 2 years ago. It was not. It was like future funk and like more hip hop based. And it was alright. The music from the people was cool. I am completely blanking on the artists right now. But it was a cool show, but I just wish it wasn't marketed as that because it was not that. Like, does that make sense? I felt lied to. Because I was expecting, like, weird, like, electronic stuff that was more, I don't know, not so, if I just went in thinking it was a hip-hop show, I would have had a better time, to say the least. So
yeah,
seeing yes, the EDM thing, EDM hip-hop pop off, I like that, because I'm also going to be bringing some of my own new creations to it. I'm going to be dropping 2 new songs, and then one of my tracks I'm going to be performing, I feel like it ties into the experimental underground hip-hop scene pretty nicely. Hoping it'll be well received. At least hope that no one will walk out during it. So, I guess, do you have a favorite book?
Favorite book? It's a book I go back to.
Have you ever read the Torah?
No,
Me neither.
but
I've held one.
you did?
Yes. I held the Quran once. I've looked through it a couple times. I think I've read a couple words. I felt spiritual. Now, what do you think of J.D. Vance visiting the Pope, but then him mysteriously dying afterwards?
Again, no comment. I have no idea. I just try to stay focused on the music.
Me too. Sometimes these thoughts just come at you. I heard someone randomly. I won't get into it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't really know. Just like the coincidence is odd. I will add, it's a little odd.
Strange.
Coincidence for sure.
For sure.
Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, there's a bunch of conspiracy theorists out there. Eat this up. Do your research. Churn something out. Put it on YouTube. We'd love to hear it.
Oh yeah, and drop your comments below. Also, I'm always open to hearing the thoughts from our audience.
Yeah.
Always open to more questions also from all of you. Would be great.
Yep.
All right, so I appreciate you coming out this very busy night. Is there anything else that you wanted to drop before we wrap things up?
Not really. Just we're almost at the finish line. Doing this podcast with Tengu. We're gonna be at Hyperglow Saturday.
Doing what? And where is it?
It's at the Webster. So the plan is just to go there and promote the show, because there's gonna be a lot of people who are into electronic music there. So I'm just gonna be handing out flyers, tickets, whatever. Because if they're already there at the Webster, there's a good chance they'll come back at a later date. So I figure
smart.
Yeah, and then we have a entrepreneurship thing on Saturday, so pull up. It's brought to you by one of my, I guess, I don't know, someone I know who's into real estate. He's organizing an event in Waterbury.
Nice.
So, you should come through too, because he's gonna have a segment for artists.
Okay.
So he told me to bring out all my fellow artist friends. We could talk about the show then. There's gonna be a lot of people in the room.
Awesome.
From CT. Yeah.
And what time is that? What day? You said Saturday?
That's Saturday. That's at, I believe the event itself starts at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Yep. Besides that, just kind of gonna keep dropping music. And figure out this independent grind.
Facts type shit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna leave you guys with the motivational thing before I end this.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that's one of the last things I'm gonna have guests do is just give people just a little either good advice, bad advice, have at it.
Good advice?
Or bad advice.
I would be very protective of your thoughts. Your thoughts will dictate where you end up, and if you're easily influenced or manipulated, that can affect you greatly. So I would just say, just stand firm in your beliefs and what you want to do in life, and hold your ground. And you're gonna face a lot of criticism. You're gonna face a lot of hate. But at the end of the day, you just gotta weather through that, because everyone's faced that wall of criticism early on in their career, whatever, profession. You just gotta work through it. And I know it sounds cliche, because it is, and you probably hear 1,000 influencers, manosphere people. I ain't no Andrew Tate. I'm just kidding. But
Joe Rogan.
Or Joe Rogan. But yeah, just stand firm. And obviously it's gonna be really hard. But I realized through this this journey, suffering is needed. You can't I don't know if you agree. I'm gonna get super philosophical, but
that's the one belief of the Buddha. He believed that life is suffering.
Yeah.
Especially out here in CT.
Yeah, because the suffering can be either self-imposed, or you can have you can transmute it to something beautiful, versus it playing a victim and be like, I am suffering. You know what I'm saying?
I like to be like Voldo and act like I enjoy the suffering.
Who's Voldo?
Soul Calibur.
Oh,
It's got the blade hands. Looks
Okay.
like,
damn, you got claws for hands.
yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah, so like just to end that, just ignoring the criticism, stay true to who you are, and weather it, and also like control your thoughts, and you'll be leagues ahead of a lot of people. Trust me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Greg. Well, I appreciate it.
Mhm.
We've been in our 8 Mile phase, to say the least.
8 Mile phase. What do you mean?
Type shit, baby.
I'm in my 8 Mile phase. Am I about to like battle rap like Tengu right now?
Maybe. All right, man.
Uh-huh.
We'll close this out.
Mhm.
All right, everybody. This has been the exclusive interview. Be there May 16th, Webster Underground for the Volt Fest 2025.
Yep.
Tengu, baby. There we go. Hey, podcast. Zeg nog bemerkt, era.
Gross, but it don't matter cause we in the basement. I'm freestyling this, yeah, I'm half Caucasian, the other's half amazing. You know, everybody batting their eyes, they're wondering if he really that good at rapping. Of course he is, when I'm rocking these stages, about to do a Vault Fest, about to be shocking. Throw a little finger in her pussy and I have her going, oh my god, kick her socks up to the stratosphere. Hotter than a hot pocket. Do it, then I pop it and I lock it. Kinda like a song from 2000. You know I be about it. Everything that I be counting on like a Dracula. Tell me that I'm fantastic, but I'm really spectacular. Flip it up the words like a spatula. Tell me that, yeah, you fucking with my vernacular. Yeah, I used to be the nerdy kid in the class. Nowadays, I'm a collar back. If you really wanna call me back, but nowadays, I'm too nerdy for this. They wanted a Peter Parker, but I'm going harder on the beat. Yeah, this is just a starter. This is me going farther than anybody. I'm not Nems, but don't ever disrespect me or smack you with my left hand. Yeah, cause I'm about to back, take it back. This is that old school underground, just the basement type of vibe. What you think? We about to renovate it, take it to the sky.
No, fuck with this. So there's no copyright.
Wow,